Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and today we're taking a look at the top apps of August 2020. We've got some awesome applications to look at today, and as always they will be linked in that description box down below, so let's take a look. So first up, and actually my favourite on the list, is My Control Center. Now this is a really awesome way to change the look of the notification shade and also get an iOS style control center on your Android device. So once you've got the application, you need to just turn on and enable these services, and then you're pretty much set and ready to go. And then all you need to do is swipe down from either the left or right hand side of the screen, and then you're going to be granted with a brand new way to check your notifications if you swipe in from the right, and then if you swipe in from the left, you're going to have that really awesome looking control center, which is fully customizable. Now you've got everything that you would normally find in your quick settings, so you've got things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, flashlight, plus a ton more. You can go ahead and press on them to turn them on and off, and you can also long press. So for instance here with the Bluetooth for example, if I long press, it's then going to take me into the Bluetooth settings on my device, so again it's fully integrated within the actual settings themselves. You've also got a ton of options to choose from. Again, if you're swiping down from just under the brightness slider, you've got access to way more as well, so you can basically customize this, add or take away exactly as you need to. You can also access your phone settings from the control center, and then you've got the edit option where you can basically add or take away different toggles, and you've got way more in here than you would normally have on a standard Android device. But like I mentioned, you can fully customize the control center or the notification shade. So again, once you head into the settings, you can move around the status bar just here. So again, in terms of swiping down from the left or right, you can switch it around and change the actual access points. You can then also change it to a notification shade, and this is going to basically then make it look like you would have on a standard Android device, where you just swipe down once, it's got your quick toggles at the top, and then it would have your notifications just below that. But it doesn't stop there. You've got a full layout customized option. So again, you can change things like the grid settings, the tile settings, you've got color options, data usage options. You've got a ton of stuff here to choose from in terms of actually customizing the look of it and making it your own. Now the thing that I like about this is, yes, there is a paid version, but you actually get a ton of stuff for it, unlike some applications where you don't necessarily get too much. So overall, it's definitely a great option for adding something extra to your Android phone and allows you to actually make it your own. Now yes, it is a little bit buggy sometimes, where it sometimes gets the notification shade from behind, but what you can also do within the settings, and it actually gives you a quick tutorial within the application, is turn off your normal notifications so that you don't get that strange overlay that you just saw then. Overall, a pretty good application. So now that Dark Sky is no longer available on Android, we have Overdrop, which is my new favourite weather application. Not only does it have a ton of detail, but it has the hourly weather and the very precise weather that you would find from Dark Sky, because as you can see, it's actually powered by Dark Sky. So it's a great application for getting up-to-date weather options, and you can basically customize it again. There's kind of a theme going with this video in terms of customization. So you've got the hour format, date format, you can also change the theming options as well, and turn on or off any animations within the themes. So as you can see here, you've got around 6 or so to choose from. I'm hoping that they're going to add some more, because you only get 2 and you have to pay for the rest. But as you can see here, the animations look really nice. You've got a nice dark theme here, and just in general, it's a really nice weather application. Now don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily as good as Dark Sky. There are some features that are going to be missing, but one thing you do have is a ton of widget options, which is actually quite nice to see. You also don't need to use any third-party applications to install the widgets. They're going to work straight out of the application, so that's also quite a neat feature to have. Overall though, what I would say is, if you're looking for a really nice weather application, then Overdrop definitely has you covered. Not only does it have those hourly forecasts that I'm really looking for with my weather app, but like I mentioned, it does have some really great widgets to go along with it. So again, if I just go through here and pick a kind of big bold widget just to show it off real quick, you can see exactly here what it's going to look like. Also, let me know in the comments below if you're using a OnePlus device, if your widgets are a little bit strange at the moment. Mine just seem to glitch out every now and then. But back to the app, it's a great application to use, and if you're looking for that Dark Sky replacement, Overdrop is the app for you. So next up we have the icon pack that I'm currently using, and it is simply called the Pixel Icon Pack. Now the reason why I like this is because it gives your applications that nice round design that you would find on a Google Pixel device, and it does a really good job at skinning applications that aren't yet supported. So if I just go ahead real quick and go to my normal round icon pack that I've been using built into the OnePlus launcher, you can see here that it's a really bad job of some applications and just has some icons that don't look very nice, to be perfectly honest with you. So for me, the Pixel Icon Pack has everything that I need, and it pretty much covers every skin that I've got on my device, and if it doesn't, it does a pretty good job of trying to hide or mask it using the adaptive icons. So as you can see here, they're also very high quality, and you've got a ton of icons. Now, for some reason, actually looking at it, it doesn't look like I've ever launched the application. I installed the icon pack straight away, started using it. So as you can see here, you've got 11,000 icons or just over that, and a ton are going to be supported. Now yes, for me, 37 apps aren't currently supported, but I've also got a ton of apps on my device that I don't really use that are hidden away, so it's not really a massive problem. Now it also says that there's 0 cloud wallpapers, however you do have some cloud wallpapers that are taken straight from a Google Pixel device, so I'm not sure why it says 0 on there. But overall you can see here the look of the icons are very good, they're very high quality, so if you're looking for that Google Pixel look and feel on any Android device, then the Google Pixel Icon Pack is definitely for you. Now the next application, Skit, isn't gonna be for everybody, but if you're the kind of person that wants to find out every intricate detail about any application on your device, whether it's a user installed app or one in the system, this is going to be a great application for you. As you can see here, it's got all of the information that you could think of with regards to the app, in regards to minimum OS, maximum OS, and you've also got all the permissions as well that you've actually allowed using the application. So for me, this one here, a simple wallpaper application, actually has 17 permissions, including call history, so you can also see it from that perspective and maybe uninstall some applications that may be getting a little bit too much information. You can also extract and also share the APK files directly from this app as well, so if I wanted to share the APK file for the Backdrops wallpaper app, for example, and send it to somebody else, I've got the option to do so with this app. So it's really for those people that want to find out everything about an application. You can see a list of activities, services, permissions, and even the detail of application signature certificates all on your mobile device. So if you're really into looking into your Android device, maybe sometimes a little bit too much, you've got the option to do so. You've also got some very simple skinning options for theme and changing the appearance of the application as well, but for this sort of app, it's not really about how it looks, it's about the information that it holds, and it has a ton of detailed information that you can go through and have a look at in your own time. Like I mentioned, for me, the main reason why I've been using this application is to share APK files and also check which applications have maybe some unnecessary permissions, and then it allows me to simply go through. So for instance, this one here, for example, head down to actions, click on delete, and then it's going to get rid of it from your device all in one place. So again, very simple to use. Now you do also have to restart the application when you delete an app, which can be a little bit tiresome from time to time. However, if you go through and delete a ton of applications all in one go and then go back into the application itself, you can see here that it's going to be gone, and it's a really simple way to organize and go through your apps and delete some unnecessary bloatware. Now we started this video with one of my favorite applications, and we're also going to end it with one of my favorites as well. This is simply called Volume Styles, and it does just that. It allows you to change the style of the volume controller on your Android phone. So as you can see here, I've got this really nice wave animation, and it just has a ton of different options in regards to customizing it. So for me, not only do I have the volume, which you can obviously move up and down, but you've also got a ton of options when you expand it as well. For me, I've got alarm, ring, and also the brightness control in there as well, which is kind of cool to see with this sort of app. It's not just about the volume. You've also got a ton of theming options from iOS, Samsung One UI, the Wave option that I'm currently using, MIUI, ColorOS, Oxygen OS, plus a ton more to choose from. And you've also got some other options like iOS 12, for example, where you can completely change the look and feel of your volume control. So when I do volume up, for example, it's going to make it look just like it does on an iPhone, and you can also then swipe through for different options, like I mentioned, like media, ring volume, alarm, voice calls, and also the brightness option as well, and you can change it from vibrate to ring with this button down at the bottom as well. Now, don't get me wrong, this is all going to be in the paid version of the app, but it's reasonably priced and again is linked in the description down below. You do have some that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, like this emoji one here for example, which I just think looks plain bad, but again, if that's something you're into, you've got the option to use it. Now what I also like is the actual option that you go for is also fully customizable, again back to the theme of this video. So again with the wave one that I've currently been using, if you go down here to the edit options, you can actually select the style, gradient, solid color. With this one in particular, you can change the slider length, how thick it is, the wave speed for this one for example. You can also change the height, the number of waves, and again just make it look your own. So if you want to mix up how your volume slider looks on your Android device, then again volume styles is one that I would definitely recommend checking out. And that's going to do it guys for this video on my top applications for August 2020. Now if you guys have any recommendations for any other applications, let me know in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up down there as well. If you've got any questions or comments about this video, down in the comments or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass is the best place to get hold of me, and just in general, if you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. I'm going to be uploading a ton more best application videos and getting back into Android customization here on the channel, because I know that's something that you guys really enjoy. So once you're subscribed, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.